Welcome to Need My Fishing Fix, everybody. My name's Alex. I hope you guys will hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button as well. We are on part 3 of the evolution of carp, and you guys are going to get your first look at an official first ancestor for common carp. I hope you guys are excited for this one. I know I am. Let's get started. If we take a look at the previous video of evolution of carp, being evolution of carp part 2, we had just touched base on cypriniforms and their development in Eurasia and Gondwana. However, we're only interested in the Eurasian cypriniforms, and those like Jianghan ichthys and Huashan cyprinus were very distinct and were no longer interbreeding. Huashan cyprinus, having been found in brackish, or what would have been brackish water on the developing Eurasia, really gives an interesting account to what we had talked about earlier with common carp being able to survive in up to 12 grams of salt per liter of water. You see, as this divergence continued between the species, the 66 to 56 million years ago mark starts to hit with the Paleocene era. Surface-dwelling lizards like the Acheronsuchus, this guy, a 20-foot crocodile monstrosity, and the Titanoboa, this guy, 42 feet in length, the largest ever recorded snake on Earth. These guys were not only surface dwellers, but they were just as effective in water. With monstrosities like these swimming in the water, it forced an evolutionary change to make these species continue to breed, not in the thousands, but in the millions, because the survival of the species is dependent on how many babies actually make it to have more babies. Common carp do the same thing nowadays too. They can push a lake to its extremes and cause massive die-offs in their own population, yet they always seem to bounce back. All those millions of babies that they have been reproducing for the last 66 million years. There wasn't really much more for them to do other than to repopulate and eat. And if you really think about it, that's where most animals go when it really comes down to it. Survival is all about eating and making babies so that they can make babies. At this time, the real main difference between cypriniforms and austereophysians was the need to no longer feed on plant matter, but also mollusks as well. And this evolution really drove home when they first started forming pharyngeal teeth. That's when they became cypriniforms, and that's why we put them in this classification. With the largest part of the family being Cyprinidae, or carps and minnows, this seems to be a good place to stop, because Cyprinidae will be our next conversation. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to click subscribe, hit the notification button, and make sure you watch out for Evolution of the Carp Part 4, coming as soon as I can possibly get it done. Have a fantastic day, everybody.